and welcome back to Lizard Studios. Today we are going to be talking about the monoprints that we did last week. We're going to be looking at the colors and we are going to make something very special so you could have it for later, and it's going to be a surprise. I'm going to tell you in just a second, but before we do that, let's get the materials ready so we could begin. Today you are going to need a newspaper so you don't get the glue or the glue stick on your paper, okay, on the table. You're gonna need a pair of scissors just in case. You are going to need all the prints that you did last week, okay, so we could see them and we could talk about them. And then you're gonna need different card, different colors. This is cardboard, this is not paper, it's cardboard, because today the surprise is that we're gonna be making some cards so you could have them and you could share with others. So I'll show you how to do that in just a second, okay? Now, the first thing that I want to do today is talk about color, okay? And the way the color looks on one another. So here we go. First, we're gonna look at your work of art. We're gonna put it together like this and we're gonna talk about it, okay? I'm gonna talk about it and then you talk about it in your classroom with your teacher or with your parents if you like to, if you want to show them, okay? And let's see what worked best, okay? Now, we said that last week I made different prints, okay? This was the first print that I made, and these at the bottom are the second prints that I made when there was less paint on the printing plate, okay? Now, the one that I choose right now that I like the best, that it worked out the best, is this one right here. Why? Because it's a light blue in the background and then there's red. And I see that the red shines even more against the light blue, or the light blue shines a lot against this red. So I like the way that a light color worked against a bright color, which is red. The one that I like the least is this one right here, the orange, because orange is very similar to red. And even though it's very nice and I really like this print, you can't tell that difference as much as you could tell the difference on this one. So the way that you pick color is very important when you make prints, okay? Then the next one that I like after this one is this one right here, because I don't know, the purplish pinkish comes out more at you, like the blue here. It's a light against a dark and it works out really well. And then I like this one because the yellow is kind of bright and shiny against the red, okay? So that's the way that I have chosen my colors and the way that the reason why I like these colors. You can pick any color that you want and you could like any color that you want, okay? Here I have a dark color. Okay, so I'm gonna take these prints down here away. Okay, these I'm gonna put over here for now. And I'm gonna put this dark color here. Now, which print do you think works out best on top of the purple paper? Okay, which one do you like the best on top of the purple paper? I don't know, let's see. Well, you know what? I think I know. I think I like this one and this one most. And you know why? Because these are warm colors. The orange and the red and the yellow and the red are warm colors, and they look the best against a cool color. So look at that, they look really nice together, okay? So, and they look really, really well like this. So you could take your prints, okay, and you could glue them here and you could put them on the wall to show, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue these two here because I really, really, really like them. And you could just show your prints like this. Or what you could do also is, if you want to show everyone your prints, you could choose one that you really like a lot, and you could choose the second one that you did of that kind, okay, of that pattern, of that design, which was this one, and you could put both of them together like this, okay, to show and to just show everyone the prints that you have made, the first one and the second one. So I'm gonna put this in here, okay, and this is kind of how you can show everyone your work, how you could display your work if you're gonna have, for example, an art show, okay? You could display your work just like this. Try for always to have the same size around, okay? Okay, and I'm gonna put this one here. All right, and if I want it to really stick, I turn it around and I press. This is a trick, an artist trick. And then after I press a little bit, they stay really, really, really flat. Okay? Then you could sign your name and you could display your work just like this, okay? Another way that we are going to display our work and that we are going to use, I had a little bit of glue stick on my finger. Another way that you could display your work is the following. You take a piece of cardboard. Let me see what color works best with this blue. Oh, this looks really, really nice. Look at that. And this one here, oh, this is really shiny. Look at that. This is amazing. It's very, very shiny. I think I like this one more. Wow, that's just fantastic. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to take our card. We're gonna fold it in half, corner to corner. Okay, and what you do is the following. You take your print, and this one I'm going to put glue. Why not? You kind of draw that little square around, okay? Your print, you put it here, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the newspaper, because we don't want to get glue on the table. We're gonna turn the card around and just press, okay? And that's the way that it stays together. If you count to 10 and then turn it around, it will stay really, really stuck, okay? There we go. And then you could give this card to somebody, okay, for their birthday, for Mother's Day, for Father's Day, for whatever you want. You could use these cards for Christmas. You can make some cards like these, okay? So now you have cards. You could display your prints. You could make cards with your prints, okay? Let's look at another color. I'm gonna put this right here, okay? And let's look at the red here. And let's see which one I like. Oh, this looks really pretty. This one, okay, this kind of like dies a little bit out. Let's look on the white one. Oh, this one looks very nice. Okay, so we could put it here, or we could put it here. So what you could do is just see what colors work out better with the cardboards that you have, and just make the cards with those boards. Remember, everyone is different and you are the artist, and however you see color is the way that you should do it. So just watch me finish these cards, okay? Okay, now that we have finished, I'm gonna give you another idea. I'm gonna put my newspaper here, okay? And I'm gonna give you just this idea. You could take some markers, okay? The markers that you have to work with. And for example, this card here has the inside in red, then it has blue on the outside. And now what I'm gonna do at the top, remember one thing, always sign your artwork, okay? So I'm going to put here, Lizard 2020, okay? And at the top, I'm going to write happy, and here, birthday. Like I started on this side, I'm going to finish on this side, okay? Birthday. Happy birthday, okay? So now you could give this card to anyone that you know that's gonna have a birthday, happy birthday, and then you could open the card up and write in the inside for them, okay? And it's gonna be a very nice way of giving them a gift, because you're actually giving them something that you made as an artist, all right? So this is an idea that you could do. All right, and here I'm going to stand these up so you can see them. All right, and you have many more prints that you could also do some cards with. So I want you to be creative. I want you to make lots of cards. If you want to hang it up, you can also sign it, okay? It's really important that you always sign your work. Here, this art 2020, and here, this art 2020. All right, and like that you could hang your artwork on the wall, or you could share it with other people. All right, so let's review what we have done today. Today we have taken your prints and we have seen what colors work better with them, so you could show them, so you could display them. Okay, it's not the same to use one color or another color. You have to make sure what color is brighter and what color looks nicer on your cards. So make sure you pick a correct one, okay? And the one that you're happy with. Most of all, the one that you're happy with. Then later, we learn how to display them on the wall, or we learn also how to make cards with them. You don't have to write on the outside of your cards. If you don't want to, you could write on the inside of your cards. They're your cards, so you could do anything you want with them, okay? But the nice thing about them is that it is your work, it is your print, and whoever you give it to, whoever you show it, is going to be very, very proud of you. So have a wonderful week. I really hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you next week with another wonderful lesson. Bye bye.